Well, politics in Australia now, and Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull says the nation will hold an early election on July the 2nd. The Conservative government delivered their spending plan on Tuesday, which effectively doubled as the launch of their election campaign. Now, Turnbull says he plans to create jobs and spur economic growth. Well, for more, let's speak to Baris Atayman. He joins us now live from Sydney. Good to speak to you, Baris. So just explain to us why Malcolm Turnbull has made this announcement.
A double dissolution election is a tool politicians use to break deadlocks. It's a century-old tool only specific to Australia. And as I said, Malcolm Turnbull, as you said, is going to use this tool to break the deadlock in the parliament, which he used for almost a no issue. So the idea, the real issue behind calling this double dissolution election is for government to win its majority in the Senate as well. It has been the case since the beginning, since they won the elections. Winning the lower house did not give them enough mandate to pass the legislations they needed to reform, they needed to make in the country. That's why they changed the voting reforms for the Senate, and they used this almost a no-issue legislation to trigger a double dissolution election.
Well, Baris, what do the polls suggest as the likely outcome to the election, and what does this mean for Australian politics?
The latest polls show both Labor and the Liberal National Coalition are neck to neck. That means that might even mean a hung parliament, but it's still early days. Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull is expected to visit the Governor General this week and ask for the writ to officially call the elections, and then there will be a 50 or so day campaign period. Campaign is a longer than usual campaign, and it will be the decisive period of Australian politics to see how these polls are going to stand out or change during the way. What we can say about the impact of these latest political maneuvers on the Australian state of politics is not much at the moment. We will only be able to talk about the impact of this latest state of politics in Australia once the polls are open. We're going to see if the Malcolm Turnbull going to go down the history as a one-term Prime Minister, or Labor would be missing out an opportunity to perhaps winning an outright majority in the lower house. Again said, the only thing we will see is a the smaller number of fringe party members in the upper house. That will mean for major parties, whoever wins the lower house, less people to negotiate with.
Well, Baris Atayman from Sydney, thank you.